as a Dutchman here heading into the final turn of Clark Curb down the clearway straight. Let's see what time he sets for everyone else to beat as he rounds the turn. Oh, scraping, and 19, 20. He lost a lot of time on that exit, but he's still going to set a 124.2 as Raja now in the Ferrari crosses. Looks like he's going to beat that. Goes first with a wow, and now here comes Tom Soft and Plexus. Here we go. Oh, he's
200ths of a. He's only 200s off, and he goes
there.
First.
He goes, and Albertini, shocking nobody, takes first place with a 122.973.
And he hugs all the way on the right hand.
He might steal third.
Minimize track length, and
he does.
Yeah, he does steal third
with a 123.4.
He's certainly catching him, but
wow, Lanosius goes fourth. That's an Alfa 1.2 and a Ferrari 3.4.
And runs through the order of the grid real quick, just before we get started with the
Our
race.
order for the race is going to be Albertini, Tom Soft, Raja, Lanosius, Plexus, Dutchman, Beck, Joe, Neek, Janosh, Simtic, Baked, and Asmat bringing up the rear.
That's why we're here where we're at right now. The race will be starting shortly. It's going to be Alpha driver in the lead, followed by his teammate. And the two Ferraris will be looking to make some ground. They'll be away any minute now. They're revving their engines, and they're looking to get the best start that they possibly can. We're officially green flag at Brands Hatch. The Indian driver gets a really nice launch coming into between the two Alpha drivers. He takes the lead. Lanosius takes second. The two Alpha drivers, they're losing some. There's a lot of traffic coming down Paddock Bend. He's going to be taking in the lead on the left-hand side. Turns in. Lanosius turns into Mercedes. Albertini stays on the outside. Mercedes on the inside. He gets pushed wide. The Indian driver taking the lead. Albertini's in second. Swander Speg's in third. He's going to be trailing him behind. The gap seems to be decreasing between Ferrari and the Alpha driver. He looks like in the inside. He doesn't quite get it done. But he might be looking into now coming Druids. Stays on the inside. I think he gets a move done. They are side by side coming into Druids. But
Albertini has to go a bit wide there. But he's going to take the inside.
He gives him room.
Raja takes the lead. He regains the lead. Excuse
me.
Very
very nice driving by the two drivers. Quite a fair race. Looking into.
Oh wow! As Albertini really pressuring, and he takes the lead off of Raja, and Raja trades back and regains the lead. What a fight!
Gonna look into that lead. Yeah, you're right. You're right. I think
looking at the tires, Raja's tires are a little bit, actually, much more worn on the left side than Albertini's are.
Yeah, he got the cutback on him. Raja.
He did indeed.
And,
wow, the gap is almost non-existent as Raja loses the position and loses the lead. Albertini now takes the lead with Raja breathing right down his neck.
Yeah, it's going to be very interesting. He's on the outside line. Doesn't go very defensive, just keeps his optimum line. He goes on a bit of a grass there. Both of the drivers keeping them very clean, very nice, and both of them are more concerned about their speed rather than defending or attacking. There is racing space between both of the drivers, and there hasn't been not a lot of incidents so far, so that's a very respectable drive for him, but that drive might not prove too effective for him as Tom Soft is going to get the
wheel to wheel with Raja.
Exit speed, yes. And he stays on the outside.
Maintaining the lead, or maintaining second.
He goes on the grass.
Tom Soft off. Tom Soft, very nice not to spin out there.
Was that a push?
Lost a bit of time. I don't think it was. He didn't leave space, but it wasn't a push.
No, I think that was a bump.
Oh,
I looked in the replay. That was a bit of a bump there, yeah.
Oh wow. Honestly, both of his left tires are just shredded at this point.
Especially in these downhill, off-camber turns.
As Tom Soft takes the inside and takes second place.
Elbows out by Tom Soft. That was an incredible drive, incredible overtake.
That was very good. He waited his couple of laps, waited for the right moment for Raja, and Raja, who was leading this race, now back down to where he started in third, under pressure from Plexus.
Absolutely. I mean, depending on Lanosius' tire wear, he would have to see what what he has to do.
Yeah, the rear lefts of those Ferraris are just shredded.
Goes in. He still has a penalty, but he's going for the move. He's on the outside.
Plexus takes her. Oh, they bump. That was a bump for sure.
Yeah.
As Plexus.
Oh, he spins.
Plexus. Oh, he hits the. Does he hit the wall? He does.
Gets acquainted with my friend
damage.
Barry. Yes, he has. Certainly has. Lenocious goes on the grass. He's going to gain on him. He breaks. Hugs the apex.
Joe try to go for something around the inside. No, he doesn't. But he is going to have an opportunity here through Clark Curve into Bradham Straight, like he did last lap.
Yeah, breaks him. Lenocious stays out.
He goes around the inside.
Line.
They go wheel to wheel, and he takes 4th place. Wow,
he braved
great
it on the inside.
Joe.
Yes, and very respectable drive by both of the drivers again. Let's look at the back markers a little bit. I think they've been missing out on some of the action. I think. Oh, the Mercedes spins, and the McLaren, the debut driver, is going to be taking the second. Sorry, not second. I wish it was second for him anyway. It's going to be 7th. And there's going to be quite a bit of gap between, I think, as you previously mentioned, between the McLaren and the Corvette. And he has clean air. He just has to, you know, hit his marks and bring the car home. Now, Tom Soft in the lead, and Albertini, both of them, they're just driving their own race at this point. Clean air. Just manage the tires and bring it home. I think, yeah, Tom Soft is on. Let me check. He's on fresh softs. And Albertini's on fresh mediums. So perhaps Tom Soft is looking to gain pace, and while he pits, Albertini is looking to maintain the team position on the front row, just so that, you know, these teams can bring in the 1-2, or, you know, someone who's on their debut just maintains their speed, their optimal line, and, you know, try to make better racing. But he goes on the outside. The McLaren stays in. And he turns him just a little bit. I don't think he saw him there. He's going to lose speed. He goes on the inside line.
Will have a chance here? He will.
And he takes 6th place from McLaren. And Lenocious will be very close, following him from behind. Let's take a look at a replay of that.
Janosch still on the hard tires, so he is still in a very good spot. As Plexus's tires are starting to fade away, he's on softs. So how much will he be able to push forward past Janosch? As Janosch takes the lead. Oh, he shoves Plexus off. That was a bit dirty, but all in the name of the racing. So
and
as Plexus spins out. Oh no! Like I was mentioning with that tires, his were fading, and now it's a two-way battle between Janosch and Lenocious. As Lenocious on the mediums, he's gonna have a bit more pace in the Ferrari. As Plexus obviously upset about that move by Janosch. I got a pretty good look. He was basically battling with Plexus as Beck takes 4th from Joe.
Wow, I have to take a look at replay of that. But yeah, it's very tight. Very tight battle between these two.
Magnificent job here defending 3rd from Beck. Beck still more grip
goes
in
wide.
The softs and
takes
more strength in the soft. Wow, Raja. He was perfect. And then he just makes one mistake.
It was a complete driver mistake.
As he spins again, but he recovers. But that was he did do a little more spinning. Now it's almost a 3-second gap. No.
He might be looking to overtake him coming out after Surtees. The Chevrolet doing God knows what, but he's getting out of the way, I guess, for both of the Alphas. And now I think Albertini is going to be just a little bit faster than Tom Soft, but I'm not sure if that's going to be just enough. He looks on the outside. Tom Soft stays in. Both of them keep track position, but Albertini's going to be faster. He goes just a little bit defensive. Both of them break, and oh no! That both of them collide with the Ferrari with the back marker. He's going to take advantage of that.
And Albertini takes the lead. Wow.
We have to take a look at the replay.
But Tom Soft is gaining time on Albertini again.
He slides. It's not going to end up very well for him.
Oh, he's thinking about it.
Looking at the onboard of Tom Soft right now. Both of them, I think, did not pick up any damage. Albertini goes wide.
Albertini goes wide. Tom Soft touches and takes the lead again.
Tom Soft stays in. Yes, he's currently leading. Albertini is probably looking to make up more positions.
Remaining.
Probably second, sorry. And Tom Soffi seems to be having a lot of pace. I think it's checkered flag for Beck. He finishes third place. Yeah, it's going to be Alpha 1-2 for Tom Soffi taking the lead and Albertini taking second place. Beautiful drive by both of the drivers.
What an absolutely amazing race by Tom Soffi. Very incredible strategy with the pits at the end there. That was some stunning driving. He had a disastrous start to the race. He fell down to 5th place or 6th place. And he had an amazing recovery drive, made very few mistakes, if any, for that entire race. He deserved the win, 100%.
Definitely. Lenocious comes in 10th after that. Bit of an unfortunate accident between both the Alpha drivers, but I don't think Lenocious realized that he was going to be unghosted after he came onto the track, and I do not think that was deliberate by the Ferrari driver. This is the running grid, and it was an amazing, amazing race.
What a race.
And he also takes fastest lap. Great.
He does indeed.